Hey guys, hope you're doing well in the new year 2025. Have you considered making a new year resolution of living and working in Italy? If so, you're not alone. Italy is a beautiful country with a rich culture and history. It's also a great place to work with many job opportunities for expats like you. Italy currently offers 9 types of work visas, so you're definitely going to find at least one that applies to you. The average annual salary in Italy is around 32,450 euros or around 2,700 euros per month. And another great thing about Italy is that the cost of living is really affordable compared to other developed European nations. For instance, the rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center for cities like Rome and Milan is just 600 to 900 euros per month. In this video, I'll cover the different types of Italian work visas you can apply for, how to apply for your Italian work visa, how much you can earn in Italy as a foreign worker, the cost of living in Italy as a foreign worker, the requirements for obtaining an Italian work visa, the benefits of living and working in Italy, and a few tips for a successful visa application, so do watch the video till the end. Hey guys, this is Jason from Dream Canada. If you're new to the channel, I show people how to save their money and immigrate to new countries through my videos without the help of any immigration consultants or agents or lawyers. You can find all the process instructions for you to apply on your own through this channel. Subscribe now because all the information provided here is completely free and answer all your queries in the comment section and on my social handles on Instagram and Twitter, so don't forget to follow us there as well. You can even get in touch with us directly via WhatsApp on the number shared on the screen. Italy offers several work visa options for foreign nationals seeking employment opportunities. Here's a breakdown of the different types and their key requirements. The first type is the salaried employment visa, which would require a valid Italian job offer, a work permit issued by the Italian Ministry of Labour and Social Policies, proof of sufficient funds to support yourself, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements in Italy. The second type is the self-employment visa, which will require a business plan demonstrating the feasibility of your self-employment activity, sufficient funds to support yourself and your business as well, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements in Italy. The third type is the digital nomad visa, which would require a remote work contract with a foreign company or self-employment as a digital nomad, sufficient income to support yourself in Italy, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements as well. The fourth type is the EU Blue Card, which requires a university degree or equivalent professional qualification, a job offer with a salary above a certain threshold, and relevant work experience. The fifth type is the scientific research visa, which requires a research contract with an Italian research institution, sufficient funds to support yourself, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements. The sixth type is the seasonal work visa, which would require a job offer for seasonal work in sectors like agriculture or tourism, a valid work permit, proof of sufficient funds to support yourself, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements as well. The seventh type is the extra quota employment visa, which would require a job offer for highly skilled workers in specific sectors, a nulla osta issued by the Italian Ministry of Labour and Social Policies, proof of sufficient funds to support yourself, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements. The eighth type is the startup visa, which will require an innovative business idea, a business plan, sufficient funds to support yourself and your business, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements. The ninth and last type is a new investor visa, which will require significant investment in an Italian company, a business plan, proof of sufficient funds to support yourself and your investment, health insurance, and accommodation arrangements in Italy. Coming to how much you can earn in Italy as a foreign worker, the average annual salary in Italy is around 32,450 euros, but this can vary significantly depending on several factors such as the industry, as salaries are generally higher in sectors like finance, technology, and engineering compared to hospitality or retail. Next is your experience, as more experienced professionals tend to earn higher salaries. The region also affects your salary, as salaries are typically higher in the more commercial northern regions of Italy compared to the south. Qualifications also matter, as higher education and specific qualifications can lead to better paying jobs. It's important to note that this is just an average figure and your actual earnings could be higher or lower depending on your individual circumstances. The cost of living in Italy varies depending on the city and your lifestyle. However, here's a general overview. Rent is a major expense, especially in popular cities like Rome, Milan, and Florence. A one-bedroom apartment in the city center will cost you around 600 to 900 euros per month, and a similar sized one-bedroom apartment outside the city center would cost you just 450 to 700 euros per month. Food comes next, with groceries at 200 to 300 euros per month for a single person, and considering eating out would be 15 euros for an inexpensive meal and 60 euros for a 3-course meal for two at a mid-range restaurant. Transportation comes next. Public transportation is efficient and relatively affordable, and the monthly public transport pass costs between 35 euros to 50 euros. Utilities would be 50 to 100 euros per month, which would cover your electricity, water, and internet. Overall, a single person would expect to spend 1,310 euros per month, which includes rent, or 656 euros per month without rent. A student can expect to pay 818 euros per month with rent, and a family of 4 can expect to pay 3,214 euros per month with rent, or 2,049 euros per month without rent. Now we come to the benefits of living and working in Italy. Starting with the lifestyle benefits, you can embrace the Italian way of life characterized by a slower pace, emphasis on family and friends, and appreciation for good food and wine. From the rolling hills of Tuscany to the stunning coastline of the Amalfi Coast, Italy offers breathtaking landscapes to explore. You can immerse yourself in the country's rich history and vibrant culture with iconic landmarks like the Colosseum and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You can indulge in world-renowned Italian cuisine from fresh pasta and pizza to regional specialties like gelato and espresso. Coming to your work benefits, Italy offers a competitive job market with plenty of jobs available, particularly in sectors like fashion, tourism, and manufacturing. The Italian economy is relatively stable and offers opportunities for career growth and development. Many Italian companies prioritize work-life balance, offering generous vacation time and flexible work arrangements. Coming to some other benefits, Italy has a high-quality public healthcare system that's affordable and accessible to residents. Italy offers a world-class education system with renowned universities and schools. It's even possible to study in Italy for free with a full scholarship and with certain new study programs introduced for international students. Italy's central location in Europe makes it an ideal base for exploring the continent as well. Applying for an Italian work visa as a foreign worker involves a multi-step process that requires coordination between your prospective employer and yourself. Here's a breakdown of the key steps. The first step is to secure a job offer. You're gonna have to research Italian companies that are hiring in your field and actively seek job opportunities with them. Your prospective employer must be willing to sponsor your visa. They'll need to offer you a formal job contract outlining terms like your salary figure, position, and duration. The next step is your employer applying for a work permit or nulla osta. Your employer will apply for a work permit at the local Prefettura's one-stop shop for immigration. The employer will need to provide various documents including your job contract, proof of their business activity, evidence of available job positions, and proof of financial capacity to employ you as a foreign worker. The next step is to receive a nulla osta and visa application. If your application is successful, your employer will receive the nulla osta. Your employer may then forward the necessary documents to the Italian embassy or consulate in your home country where you will apply for the actual work visa. The next step is to gather required documents. You'll have to prepare documents like your passport, passport photographs, birth certificate, proof of health insurance, and proof of sufficient funds to support yourself in Italy. You'll also need to provide certified copies of your education qualifications and work experience certificates as well. Only if required, you'll need to provide proof of your Italian language proficiency as well. Next, you can submit your visa application. You can visit the Italian embassy or consulate in your home country to submit your visa application along with all your required documents. Here's when you have to pay the applicable visa fee. Your employer will most probably handle this payment or reimburse you later. Then comes visa processing and approval. The visa processing time can vary, so it's important to apply well in advance of your intended travel date. If your application is approved, you'll receive your work visa. Lastly comes your entry into Italy and residence permit. Upon your arrival in Italy, you must register your presence with the local police within 8 days. Within 8 days of entry, you must also apply for a residence permit at the local Questura. This permit allows you to legally reside and work in Italy. Now here are some valuable tips to increase your chances of successful work visa application for Italy. The first step is to ensure your eligibility to the specific job offer you receive, including your qualifications, prior work experience, and salary threshold for visas like the EU Blue Card. You'll need to submit a strong application by ensuring all information provided is accurate and complete. Submit a well-organized and professional application package and adhere strictly to the application guidelines and procedures. Next, you'll have to understand the different types of visas available for Italy and choose the one that best suits your situation. Begin the application process well in advance of your intended travel date to allow sufficient processing time. Keep in regular contact with your employer and the Italian embassy or consulate throughout the process, and do remember that the visa application process can take time, so be patient and persistent. Alright guys, so that was all about the Italy work visa. For more immigration and travel tips, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified for new updates. Thanks for watching and all the best for your application.